So I'm sure everyone has heard by now, Seth Rollins is out of action. He has recently reportedly suffered a torn ACL and is going to be vacating the WWE World Heavyweight Championship and is going to be out of action for 6 to 9 months, as currently speculated by the doctors of WWE. Like, I honestly don't know what to say. Like, I hope the guy recovers. But this really creates a huge dent in WWE's plans, what they had for him. Like, rumors were like speculating that he was most likely going to drop the title at WrestleMania next year. He was going to, or possibly hand it to Roman Reigns to Survivor Series. I don't know. Like, rumors were going around saying that WWE had plans for the Shield Dream match at WrestleMania 32, and now those plans are most likely by now scrapped, since Seth Rollins is going to most likely miss WrestleMania, unless it's a miracle, and unfortunately he's not John Cena, who can just come out of nowhere and come back with a torn elbow. But let's move on from that. Like, Seth Rollins had pretty much heading into this year. Seth Rollins was filled with so much promise heading into this year. Like, he just came off of a feud with Brock Lesnar. He recently feuded with He's feuding with Randy Orton, lost at WrestleMania, then won the world title that same night, and everything looked to be going his way. And then I will blame this on Kevin Dunn and Vince McMahon, that Seth Rollins suffered a huge decline in his performance and in his booking. Like, they took away his curb stomp for reasons that to this day makes no sense, and they have no unfounded reason to go ahead and say it's to preserve people's safety, even though the curb stomp hasn't really injured anybody. Then they went ahead and started making him lose every single match, kept relying too much on help. Like, he wasn't being booked like Edge's cowardice ways, because at least then he still retained a threatening presence. And then they just start making him weaker and weaker and weaker. And heading into Survivor Series, everyone was just, at this point, like, giving up on the guy, saying, please just drop the belt. It's not worth it, man. Like, your reign was so filled with promise. And now I'm hearing it's going to end like this. And I would have, if I was booking things and a WWE and if he had not gotten injured, I would have booked him to drop that belt at WrestleMania. And since that would have been more fitting to lose the belt at, and I would have made him look stronger. But that's beside the point. So Seth Rollins' reign was a title. So overall, Seth Rollins' title reign was filled with so much promise and potential, but squandered by incompetent booking, and it ends in a disappointing way that is beyond his control. And with a torn ACL, he's going to be out for a while. So I don't know what's going to happen. They're most likely going to crown Roman Reigns as the next world champion, or they're going to give it to Sheamus. I don't know. We'll have to find out and see what will happen at Survivor Series. But what I did hear is that they're going to do a tournament starting on Monday to Survivor Series, or they're going to do it at Survivor Series in reminiscence to 1998's Survivor Series pay-per-view, where they didn't have an elimination match. They had a tournament to determine the next world champion. And we could expect a screwjob finish, like everyone's been saying. Dean Ambrose might screw Roman Reigns and all that. But I just wanted to wish out the best of luck for Seth Rollins. Hope he recovers from this, and I hope he comes back stronger than ever and has hopefully better booking on his end. Like, I'm pretty sure Seth Rollins' reign is going to be looked at, the first title reign of his, as a reign filled with so much promise but squandered, and then everyone will look back at this as just a sad joke. And sadly, it had to end in such a disappointing way that I'm just going to reiterate and say it was beyond his control. Well, everyone, this was Neo Reality Entertainment. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and donate, and stay tuned for more.